UK is trying to cut down net migration, and yet more companies are added on daily basis to the register of the licensed sponsors. And I've got a good news to share with you as well, because a lot of companies are beginning to get back their licenses that was revoked. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK immigration updates, which I'm about to share one right now, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK, live in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK. So guys, in today's video, I've got a fantastic news to share with you. Like, we know one of the challenges that a lot have been facing, even those who have just recently migrated to the UK and also those still overseas waiting to migrate to the UK, is revocation of licenses. And if you watched my previous video, I think a few weeks ago, I filmed a video about some companies that Home Office has reinstated their licenses, and now more companies are beginning to get back their licenses. And you know what happens when a company license is revoked? You cannot apply for a UK visa if you have received your C.o.S from that company before the company license was revoked. Now, if you have applied for your visa, then you will have to wait until Home Office decides on what to do. But if they decide that they are completely going to revoke without reinstating the company license, then your visa will be refused based on that. This company I'm about to share with you, some candidates actually got their visas refused because the company license was revoked. One of the things you cannot do is to travel to the UK once a company license has been revoked. Now, the Home Office begins to write to candidates who have received their visas from that company to tell them that the company license has been revoked and they cannot travel. But now, this particular company, some of the people that got their visas through this company, they didn't receive any email. They were able to travel to the UK. There are other people that also applied for a visa. Visa was refused. Home Office wrote to them to say that because the company have lost their license, and now some of the candidates that actually applied for a visa with that particular company's C.o.S, their visa was delayed until a few days ago and it was approved. Now, this company license was revoked sometime around March. I'm going to share that with you so you can see. Now, during that period, like I said, the Home Office may not attend to your application immediately. One of the things I want you to know is that most companies now under investigation. What the Home Office do is to just take it off the register of the licensed sponsors list. Doesn't mean that they have officially revoked the license, because when they finally revoke the license, they write to the employer to let them know that they can no longer recruit from overseas. So that's what happens. Some employers don't even receive that letter from Home Office. So if you're currently in the UK or you're still overseas planning to move to the UK, just calm down, because if you have gotten a job in a reliable and a trusted company and the Home Office has requested for further documents from them to verify if they actually have genuine job, one thing you have to bear in mind is that find the company on the register of the licensed sponsors doesn't mean that Home Office has completely revoked the license. Maybe the company may be under suspension, or they are currently investigating to see if the company has met the Home Office compliance when it comes to recruitment. So stop panicking. For everyone who had come to me and say, oh, Fajira, my company license has been revoked, this is not to say don't look for another company. Keep looking for another company, but don't panic so much. Recently, I met a few people that the license of their company was revoked, and after a few weeks, they came back to say, oh, Fajira, the license has been reinstated. But they were really panicking. They were so anxious. They didn't know what to do. They were worried at the same time. I just told them, just calm down and start applying to other companies that may be able to sponsor you. In as much as the UK government is trying to cut down net migration, I just also want to let you know that more companies are added on the register of the licensed sponsors on daily basis, just as you can see on my screen. Companies are removed at the same time, and the Home Office as well is also reinstating other companies that was removed. So just calm down, don't panic a lot, especially when you get that information that, oh, our company license has been revoked. Look for other jobs at the same time, and also pray for your company, for Home Office to reinstate their license. As you can see, I'm going to use my name in place of the company. Fajira's Homes Limited was added to the register of the licensed sponsors on gov.uk on 14th October 2022. And as you can see as well, on 15th March 2024, Fajira's Home Limited was removed from the register of the licensed sponsors on gov.uk. .uk or license was expired. When you see remove, it could mean two things. It's either they are on suspension or the company has completely been removed from the register of the license sponsors. And like I said, once you cannot find the company, you will not be able to apply for your visa. And now, after all the documentations, after all the verifications, Home Office found out that there was no need for them to revoke this company's license. They still have some employees overseas that couldn't move to the UK. Some of the applicants, their visas was not approved, and just recently, after the company license was reinstated, the visa was not approved. And why some of them got a refusal letter from Home Office to say the company license has been revoked. So calm down, don't panic so much when you see something like this. Like I said, it could either be that the Home Office is doing their compliance check, or maybe the company's license has completely been revoked. So just as you can see on my screen, on Wednesday 22nd May 2024, Fajira's home care was added to the register of license sponsors on gov.uk. It took about 2 months for them to do their compliance check and all their verifications. So always check with your employer to find out what is happening, especially when you see that the company you've gotten your job with is no more on the register of the license sponsors. You find out from there if they have submitted any documents to Home Office, and if they have, then you just have to wait for the outcome of that. But stop panicking. Like I said, this is just to remind you and also to encourage you that in as much as we've got so many bad news flying, they are still reinstating licenses that were revoked. So if they don't want recruitment from overseas, then I don't think they want to reinstate more licenses that was revoked. This is just one out of many. So if they don't want it, then they won't do that. So if you're still planning to move to the UK, keep applying for jobs once you see them. But one of the things I would say is that if it's a care company, then you have to be more patient, because the care C.O.S now, they don't really approve them like in the past. They have to go through a lot of compliance check before they approve them, which is also for your own good as well. If you're planning to move to the UK, they want to find out if the employer have hours, because a lot of people have moved to the UK and they are stranded because the company that brought them already told them that they've got hours, and they get to the UK and there is no hours. So the Home Office is also aware of this. So they don't just want to approve C.O.Ss to such organizations. So for those who have been asking me about how long it will take, this will depend on Home Office. Yeah, this will depend on Home Office and the company that you are applying to. So make sure that you are looking out for companies that are CQC regulated or registered with CQC. Don't just apply to any care home, because like we know, if a care company is not registered with CQC, they will not be able to sponsor you from overseas. And also, if you're currently in the UK and you are thinking of switching to another organization, make sure that the organization you're switching to is CQC regulated or is registered with CQC, so that they will be able to sponsor you. So guys, this is the good news I've got for you. For everyone who has been worried about their company license being revoked, please get in touch with your employer and find out what is going on. If they have told you that they've submitted the documents Home Office have asked for, give them some time and wait to get the feedback. But while you're waiting for the feedback, also start looking out for other organizations to apply to as well. So guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. This is a good news I got, and I thought I should share with you to make you understand that not all companies that you cannot find on the register of the license sponsors are completely revoked. Some of them are beginning to get back their licenses, which is a good news for us. So guys, if you find this video helpful, please do like and share. Yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family, please do hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.